in, led by the New Kid and Duke account. Barlow's dropped the flag and they're off. Sponsors the last to leave the starting area by quite some margin. Duke account and the New Kid lead Jeux, Late Night Rumble to the first of the 18 fences. Duke account led over it. Carrie Glux is chasing the front rank in front of Fortune's Hill and Star Present and Courting Flow. They head into the first left-hander on their way to the second. Duke account leading narrowly on the inside of the New Kid, then Jeux and Carrie Glux. Courting Flow, Late Night Rumble. Star Present is on the outside of Fortune's Hill as Duke account leads them over the second. Crow Valley Boy and Spomphus are in the last pair, detached by a few lengths. Heading into the next turn, it's Duke account and the New Kid matching strides in front of Carrie Glux on the outside of Jeux, then follows Courting Flow. They level up towards the next two plain fences, jumped up the home straight, numbers 3 and 4. Into the wings of the third, Duke account with a sheepskin noseband on the inside of the New Kid, closely followed by Jeux, another with a noseband right up the inside in 2 shades of blue. Carrie Glux is close up, racing out wide. They come to jump the fourth. Duke account on the inside of the New Kid, and followed over by Carrie Glux and Jeux and Courting Flow and Late Night Rumble. Crow Valley Boy has been relegated to last by Spomphus. Fortune's Hill and Star Present are currently held up in front of them. So on the turn to jump the fence in front of the enclosures, number 5. Duke account on the inside of the New Kid with Carrie Glux a close third, and then Jeux and Courting Flow and Late Night Rumble, Star Present and Fortune's Hill and Spomphus, and finally Crow Valley Boy. Left hand down to run on towards fences 6, 7 and 8, middle one being the ditch. Duke account from the New Kid, and then Jeux and Carrie Glux on the outside. Carrie Glux in a share of second. Courting Flow is next. Then Late Night Rumble held up in 6th place in front of Star Present and Fortune's Hill, and Spomphus and Crow Valley Boy in the last pair. At the ditch, end of the first circuit, Duke account and Carrie Glux were in the air together from the New Kid and Jeux. They are followed by Courting Flow, racing in 5th place in front of Late Night Rumble. After the market leader follows Star Present and Fortune's Hill, and then Spomphus and Crow Valley Boy. Carrie Glux takes over at the 8th fence from Duke account, then follows Jeux and the New Kid as they prepare to turn left-handed and on towards the cross fence, which will be their 9th. Carrie Glux has gone a couple clear of Duke account, the New Kid on his quarters, a length to Jeux, then follows Courting Flow, Late Night Rumble as they jump the 9th fence. Fortune's Hill is on Late Night Rumble's quarters, just over a length to Star Present, then Spomphus, and at halfway, about 15 lengths behind the leader, Crow Valley Boy brings up the rear. So it's Carrie Glux, well supported in the market beforehand, who leads them into the straight on the second occasion under Joe Wright, being pursued by Duke account, the New Kid and Jeux. After those is Late Night Rumble. Leader's gone about 4 lengths clear. Late Night Rumble jumped the 10th fence on the inside of Fortune's Hill as they work their way on towards the fence that's jumped as the last in the circuit's time. It's the 11th this time around, and Carrie Glux is a few lengths clear, about 5 in front of Duke account and the New Kid. Fortune's Hill got close to that. Courting Flow is still in a handy position alongside Jeux, then Late Night Rumble, Fortune's Hill, Star Present and Spomphus. And with the circuit of Sheriff Hutton in front of them, Crow Valley Boy brings up the rear. Carrie Glux clear Running on towards fence number 12 from Duke Account on the inside of the new kid. Leader will jump the 12 fence with a 4-length advantage on Duke Account, then the new kid, then Jeux and Courting Flow sharing fourth as they spin left-handed to race to the next line of fences. Late Night Rumble and Fortune's Hill are upsides one another. Then follow Star Present and Sponthus, and finally Crow Valley Boy. At the 13th, Carry Glux by 3 to Duke Account. Similar margin to Jeux, who jumped past the new kid, who now gets a reminder or two from Dale Peters. Fortune's Hill's making headway, going off in pursuit of the leading trio, who are at the ditch. Carry Glux clear of Jeux and Duke Account, who share second. As they run towards the last in this line, Fortune's Hill, the new kid, and Courting Flow round out the leading half dozen. Late Night Rumble's no better than 7th at the moment, but he's still well in touch as Carry Glux leads them over the 4th last. To Duke Account and Jeux, Fortune's Hill and Courting Flow, and then Late Night Rumble, who's about to go past the new kid, who's losing his place. Sponthus is next, then Star Present, and finally Crow Valley Boy. Only about 12 lengths front to back as they run to 3 out. It's Carry Glux, about 2.5 lengths in front of Duke Account. Jeux, Fortune's Hill a close 4th. Late Night Rumble running on in 5th. Courting Flow is 6th, but losing ground on the leaders. The others have dropped away. Dale Peters is pulling up the new kid as the leaders approach the turn for home. Carry Glux is being closed down by Jeux, Fortune's Hill. Late Night Rumble looking dangerous on the outside under Jack Andrews. Duke Account can't go with the leading quartet. Being pulled up 2 out is Sponthus as the leaders go over the second last. Fortune's Hill is upside the long time leader Carry Glux, with market leader Late Night Rumble in 3rd, and Fortune's Hill has now gone past Carry Glux, and so too has Late Night Rumble, who's being produced on the outside of Fortune's Hill. The front pair have gone clear over the final fence there, in the air together. Fortune's Hill the better jump, and Late Night Rumble finally got rid of Jack Andrews, who came out the side door, leading Fortune's Hill clear of Carry Glux, and then Courting Flow staging a late rally in front of Jeux, but Fortune's Hill raced within the balance at the last. Fortune's Hill jumped it well, came home to win clear of Courting Flow, Jeux, and Carry Glux, who got weary on the running. Duke Account is finished. I think the rest have been pulled up.